other fun stuff and doing knife-to-knife defense and cuts and all that good stuff. And as my students can tell you, I really enjoy it. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and, especially if you're part of Karate Masters, see if, I don't know where they keep their trainers, the trainers. Go get some right now if you don't have any. I got here. Just make sure you remember that if you got it from me to bring it back. So I'm going to be part of our...
Oh, I get to be dummy.
Okay. Not miss not.
I believe so, sir.
I have the rubber first.
Yeah. All right, listen up. So what we're going to do is what we, with the time we have, is going to be really quick. We're basically going to do in 3 seconds. One is we're going to do a basic cut drill. That alone can take up the whole time. But then I like to get into some fun knife one steps, and then to knife and knife sparring. Okay, so those are the 3 things, and that's a very aggressive agenda. Okay, so first thing up, so there are 2 ways to hold it, right? You can hold it this way, like you see a lot of times. Okay, now if you remember from the camp during the summertime, we had one of our guest instructors talk about the difference between holding it this way versus this way. Now, I like to do it this way because it seems to me I have more flexibility, more options with this hold. This one is more, the benefit of this one is that you get a little bit of distance, but it's more to intimidate and superficial cuts, okay? Unless you get right in here and then you go up here and cut this way. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with this hold for both the attacker and the defender. So first, it's going to be from high, so you're going to go from here, you block, and you cut here. So where are you cutting? Kind of like tendons, muscles. So what happens when you cut the tendons there? Yeah, it's going to harm Houston and Vargas disarm them, right? And so you want to make sure, going to the other side, okay? When it comes this way, where I'm blocking at? More the elbow. Why the elbow? Because if I go this way, that could happen. You're a good partner. Okay, so you right at the elbow and you cut there. Understand? Then you come on the other side. Okay? No, same thing. So you never want to do this where you're cutting and going across in your own cell. Okay? Doesn't make sense. Right? You always want to have a clean cut going through without cutting yourself and coming in the other end. Now you can just still do this. Now I've been testing on this angle. I like to go up on this one. Okay? So again, that's the drill. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? All right, go ahead and do that. Thank you.
What was the attack?
Let's try.
So first one is this
So I know the first one. So when you come in,
now it's a low.
Or you just cross yourself. On that low one?
Yes.
On the low one right here? Like this. You kind of, you want to go, make sure it's parallel this way. So let's go through like that. So 1, 2, 3. Now this one I like to go this one because I like to go this.
the other one. Sorry. Different system here. So you're sorry.
You're cutting first.
Because I'm a lot first. I used to blade. I have a blade. I'm coming. Do this. Slash there. Go down. So just bring it to your hip. There you go. Good attack, right? Sorry. So 1. I hit that first. It's different. Yeah, there you go. That way you're not crossing here.
So what does it feel like?
It's going to cost this for all reasons. I'm not disputing that. Go back like this. try blocking it.
Okay, here to do reverse grip.
Okay, reverse.
Okay, reverse grip. So the defender's going to do the same thing. If I had the attacker do it, it's a whole different dynamic, right? Because if he does this, he's going to have to do this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, but this time, just to make it simpler, just go ahead and do it right here. But you, the defender's going to do this. So you block same way up here, come this way. Now, what's kind of neat, and we'll get this into our like on one step like this. We can cut here. I can come up, cut the bicep, do a bicep, and what happens if I cut the bicep? The bicep, you're going to cut the tricep, you know, boom, right? Because the bicep contracts. So it's kind of neat that you can do this, then I can roll them over here, right? And then now I can, if I have a double-sided blade, I can cut through his armpit here. I can even come this way, and I can either, if I especially do, I can cut this way here. And again, it depends on what kind of blade you have. Depends on what you can do, because you can go back and forth and do that. Because I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this grip again. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go ahead and have fun. Let's start with the second here. You're actually blocking. Very dynamic teaching. You got to be more relaxed. You can't be like tensed up, right? You just can't use your, you know, we're talking about using your peripheral vision, be able to just relax and go into the flow, all right? Because if you're tensed up, what's gonna happen? Slow reaction, right? Takes a little much longer. Okay. Now let's have some fun. Okay. So, like I said, I like this. Let's say he comes in. This is like, I'm going to take that like our association wants us to start off with, and then I may throw in some ad hoc stuff. All right, yeah, this was fun. Okay, so he comes in here. So the first one is we usually do this, right? Block, elbow strike, correct? Sure. So we can take the simple action, right? I cut the bicep, okay, do this. I can come in here and go right into a stab here, put this way, kick, out. Okay, so yeah. All right, so again, I did it out on. Now, if you want to do a Professor Vickers thing, okay, you come this way, cut this way, go to the groin, kick it out. All right, so go ahead, have fun with that one.
I'm the
yeah. It is a knife, right?
You just stab somebody with a knife. You can kick that person too.
Here we go. So you come in here, one. In our knife form, we have a position where we do this, okay? So now you can go either for the groin or for the leg, okay? Come out, kick, and get out. Okay, so similar. The only difference is now you got to learn to control the knife. You can cut here, 1, 2, kick, and come out. Okay? Okay, if you need to review number 1 again, go ahead and continue so, but not number 2.
Now push it down. This.
Yeah, but you already stabbed him. Yeah, you already stabbed him.
There you go.
Right here.
Start.
You can go stab here too if you want.
Yeah, that way you're already spun.
Just make sure you cut below
One of these we can do is like number 1. Okay, so I'm going to do like a little variation. So you come like this. Boom. You go this way. You go right into the lung. Come out. Go to the other lung. Come out. So you're doing a double lung. When you do a double lung,
He's dead.
they're dead. They're dead. Just like when I do archery and I go hunting, I think, dang, if I could do a pass-through, that's a game. 1, 2, come out. Okay? And a double lung and that will cause death. Okay, one lung, and they can still survive, but
Was it under where it says, every time they breathe, they can breathe less?
yeah, they're going to be exactly right. Because remember, when you cut in there, what's happening? Your lung is being filled up with what?
Blood.
Blood.
Kind of like the Spanish.
Okay? And, the blade
air's filling in your chest cavity.
Yes, again,
You
exactly.
can't breathe as deeply.
That's exactly right. Okay, everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead and do the double lung.
One closer to your left. It's still a tax.
Let's see what we're getting.
Okay, listen out. Now what you can do is just thinking about it, because what you can do on this one is he comes in, you like this, come this way, here, you can slice through the gut, here, right? And then double lung there. So not only you double lunging them, but then you're disemboweling them. Have fun. Have fun.
It's like artwork.
Yeah, it is. 22. Now with 3. Okay. So number 3, typically we do block and chop, right? Okay. So in this case, I'm gonna cut this way. I'm gonna come across his throat. Then I'm gonna turn, go across his artery, and I'm gonna stab him. Kick him and get out of there. Okay. So just have fun doing that. Okay. So here we go. So again,
Put a disclaimer on that.
1, 2, get out. All right. Good.
So I have a flash coming in here. 1, 2, 3, got it.
Stab it. And you can turn it. So they come in, okay, boom, stab the neck, come back, hook it. As you hook it, you start cutting around like that. Okay? So,
San Antonio haircut.
yeah, it says and then, now, what you could do is, speaking of, name and stuff, you could come across and then pull their tongue out.
Thank you, sir.
Is that what, Cuban?
You're welcome.
That's known as the Colombian necktie.
A Bogota for time.
Just gotta get your hand a little bloody. All right, so again, coming up. Now you can go straight into it. You can just strike here and then start rolling them. But why not stab, come out, start rolling them, and then as you get here, you just come around this way. Now from here, you can always kick the knee. Okay? All right. Have fun. So in this case, let's say he comes, whatever, come this way. Okay? He comes this way, right? You can come here, then I'm going to come up, fillet his arm. Right? So I'm going to fillet his arm, I'm going to come up, cut here, spin around, cut his kidney, stab his kidney, bang, kick, and get out.
Well, wait a minute, you can sell it on the black market.
Yeah,
Kidney out.
thanks. Boom. Now, if I had a double-bladed knife, I can fillet coming down, I can fillet coming up. His arm, okay, cut here, boom, this way, I can, boom, boom, and get out. Okay? All right, have fun. Let me see that. You didn't see it.
But I understand you're basically kids and to advance them, to get them into the right market ability. You have to have some sort of
Like look like a entire bunch of.
Yeah.
So we have basic, so just like it was structured similar to
So we were just talking about one of the things you could do also. You can come in here, come this way, boom, at the same time. So again, like this, so I come this way, so I cut, army, and come here, right? And then from here you can just, right? Boom, boom, and get out, right? So now I'm just having fun. Okay. So next thing is this. See, we can do it in 10 minutes. Let me have 12 and under on this side of the room. Okay, fix your partition. Okay. And everybody that's 13 and above over here. All right. Okay. So you have a third. See if we can get in groups of 1, 2, 3, 4. Groups of 5. Okay, that's 5 close enough. Okay, try to find your space. Space over here. So 1 group, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's the whole idea. Okay. So you get in a circle, and the whole idea is you get like get ready, chance like this, right? Now, for this exercise, we're going to do it this way. Right? All right. So if I come after him, we're going to try to cut each other, right? I'm going to try to cut his wrist. But so now he blocked me good, right? So after he blocked me, what should he have done? Right, but don't cross your arms. Okay. So again, I'm going to try to cut your arm. What are you going to do? Okay, or down, or down. Thank you. All right. So that's the whole idea. You try to cut each other's weapon wrist. Right. So you try to get to mine. Go ahead. Got it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the double. Okay, so you guys get the idea?
Yes, sir.
Please do not go high. Keep it low to the body, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, a lot of times when they do this, we go to goggles. We don't have enough goggles. We're ready goggles. So, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
From now on, go to the weapon behind the back. We have to go. I did this.
As you see, okay, lots of fun there. And again, if you notice how we could adapt some of the association principles and concepts in our one steps and apply it for the weapon, right? So anything that's, with the open hand, okay, can you take any weapon to how can I apply those rules? So it's something fun. Take some knife principles picked up over the years, and then kind of combine them into a little routine. So again, hope you enjoyed yourself, and you didn't think it was going to be something that no one stuff, right? But I was just saying something. I don't teach this to the kids. This is like I can just see it. Yeah, I don't teach other kids how to decapitate somebody. So you kids don't do this at homework school.
Yes, sir.
All right, don't want to hear about. Well, Master West taught us how to disembowel somebody.
Oh my God.
So anyway, all right. So let's move on. We're out of time. So everybody stand up one more time.
Yes, sir.
There's Mr. Sharp. All right, okay. 1, 2, 3.